Morning, fellas. It's about 7:15, and about 84 degrees in the garage. And it's Saturday, June 7th, and we definitely have a John Kerry day today. It's supposed to get up to 103, so we'll see. First off, for Rick Fix, I got my new issue of Chevy High Performance, and in the back here they had this. And that's for when you get ready to do the electronic fuel injected motor in there. They looking for fuel injection ready tank for your vehicle. This might give you a hand for the Nova. They have a website and a phone number. I didn't see this when I did my Camaro. My fuel tank I got from Rock Auto, and it was a electronic EFI ready tank. As you can see, we had the supply and the return lines and all the connections on there. So that's just for you, Rick, if you care to look these guys up and see if they can help you with your Nova when you get ready to do the motor in there. I thought of you when I first saw this ad. So been working on it during the week, mostly on the left side. It's got its first coat of fiber strand. Did that last night. You notice all the clamps are gone in the wheel well. That's all welded, and the welds are grind down. We used a spot welder on that. Had to manipulate that around the wheel well, but it served its purpose and did a good job. So happy so far with the results on this. I haven't gone down below the line here because I put a piece of tape here and I'll do up above the line, and then that to keep the line crisp. And so we'll get the DA out and break this down and start putting on the regular filler. Today my youngest son's coming over and finish up the welding on the taillight panel. Right here is, we got the flanges right here from the quarter panel to the taillight panel. We'll use the spot welder and weld. Probably take off the trunk lid, so pack and crawl inside. And there's flanges here, flanges around in here, and same on this side here. And we'll reposition, knock this out, get it about as close as we can get, and then just go to it. Let's see. Nick, Rear Rat, sat there and told me I should test fit my rear bumper. Had to go find that. It is out in the back on a bin I built for that. So I'm going to have to chase a lot of these threads. So one of the things later on this afternoon is I'll have that up on the bench and I'll start chasing the threads and getting it cleaned up. And we'll be doing that. So I plan on a full day. I won't start now because it's a little early. Like to at least let my neighbors sit there and 8:30 about there before I fire this thing up. So, or fire the compressor up and start going. I'm going to work on the quarter panel on the left side. Need to add a few more welds here on the right side, as you can see, right in this area, right in here. And then we'll knock that down and cover that up and get ready to Duraglass that. And then we got to do the wheelhouse as far as the welds are concerned. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on. As always, thanks for watching. Later. Hey fellas, it's a little after 10 and we're working our way past 86 degrees, and let's see, I got the first coat and second coat of fiber strand on the quarter panel, and I started with finish coat. Right in here you can see as your block sanding, you can see all the little pits and everything that's not sanding out because this is still low, so it needs to be built up here. But she's coming along. She's getting there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch gears, and I'm going to finish work on this quarter panel. You can see I got some more welding to do in there, and take care of a few other things down in here, and then we'll get this one in the first coat of the fiber strand. Yeah, fiber strand, and that's what I'm using for finish. That stuff is great. It's real easy to sand out. My youngest son was supposed to come over and give me a hand on welding up the back of there, but I just found out he didn't get home until about 1 or 2 last night. He was in a poker tournament for charity, and he's a bit hungover. So I told him, I said, nah, you come over tomorrow and we can take care of this. So I'm going to jump on the right side. Hopefully we get the right side in the first coat of fiber strand, and I'll turn this on when I have more. Later, guys. It's been a long time since I put this much time in the garage in one day, and we're topping 90 in here. So, can you guys notice anything? Look at the wheel wells. All the clamps are removed. You can see I'm still low here. Probably one more coat ought to bring it up. So I have to come down here and sit there and take care of that. I got to learn how to get my spreading technique back on body filler. I always learn how to sand awful good, because this side here, when I did the now I can't think, the fiber strand. Yeah, a lot to be desired on spreading technique there. So, yeah, all the wheel houses are welded in. The back in here, you can see it's all welded in. While I was waiting for something to dry, I'd be welding something else. So we've got tomorrow. Also, my son showed up, and that's why we did this. If you notice, this fits a little better. Yeah. So maybe just a coat hanger welded in here will take care of the gap. We'll see. Start playing with that. And this side just about the same, maybe just a little bit tighter, but it's about the same. So, but I don't think either one's going to need a 3/32 rod as I measured last weekend. So we'll see. It's we'll just play it by ear and see how it all works out. So tomorrow will be another day, and I plan on being out here. Probably take down this first coat of fiber strand. That's all it's going to get is one coat of fiber strand. So we'll hit that with like maybe some 100 grit, or maybe 80 again. Knock it down. Although it does seem a little light in here, I might just give it another coat. I don't know. We'll see how she knocks down. And we'll start working on the back. So that's all for now. You guys have a great day, or a great Saturday night, and we'll pick this up in the morning. I'll load this up tonight before I go up and take my shower. Next thing, once I get these quarter panels pretty straight, we're going to get it running again so I can back it out. I need to clean this garage. So yeah. So get the quarter panels fairly straight, back it out, then pull it back in, and then probably back it in, and not back it in as far. So sit there and take care of the quarter panels and finish that off. The doors are next. They'll come off. New hinges are right there in that box. So we'll put the hinges on and get the gap set here, because everything starts on the quarter panel. And then we'll block these out. These are just really rough, but we'll block these out and get them in a good coat of primer. And then we'll start hanging the front end. So, as always, thanks for watching. You guys have a good evening. Later. Hey guys, just a quick question here. These are my Durablocks. They're about a year or two old. And so what causes the glue from the sandpaper to get stuck on the Durablock? Is there a cleaning or what's causing this, or is the Durablox that old and I just have to get new ones, or I mean, I hate to be sitting there picking off all this remnants of the adhesive on the back of the sandpaper. So if anybody's got any ideas, or tell me what I'm doing wrong, or can answer the question. I mean, look at that gob of stuff right there. I mean, or is my sandpaper old and I need to get some new stuff that the adhesive doesn't come off. Okay, so hey, any comments guys on this? I greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Later.